All right, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Kelsey Irvine. I am one of the 4-H agents here in Nassau County, and I'm super excited to talk to you guys about Hippology. For anyone that knows me, I'm really passionate about this program because I believe it is an absolute foundation to both an excellent writing program as well as overall education for our youth. Basically, Hippology is just the study of all things horse. It blends everything from like quiz bowl to your writing programs as well as just general experience. So it's completely comprehensive for both the writing and, again, a horseless program. The way you can run Hippology is a little bit different from each county. Here in Nassau County, we have it as a standalone club, but I've seen it in many cases where it can be a crash course right before the contest, or it can be built into everyday club meetings or practices. So it's really up to the individual counties or the individual clubs and how they want to bring this program in. The goal of Hippology overall is, again, to blend that knowledge that we gain from both experience, other programs that we participate here in 4-H, and just general learning about both equine science and the equine industry as a whole. We hope that each little step brings you a little bit more educated as well as inspired to learn more and kind of get out of your comfort zone. So if you only live in one skill division or one area of interest, we hope that this will broaden your horizons a little bit and encourage you to try something new. Again, it's taught through a competitive environment, but it doesn't have to be competitive. So if you're still getting started in your counties, it's okay to just have this as a running program and not necessarily work towards a contest. However, if you are interested in the contest, it's broken up into 4 parts over 2 days. Now that can seem like a lot, but it actually flows really, really nice. So on Saturday, your teams will be judging 4 classes, and this can be either live or through a video. And the good thing about the Hippology versus horse judging in general is you don't have to provide oral reasonings or be asked additional questions. You're just simply placing 4 classes, and they're typically 2 in-hand and 2 performance classes. Depending on the time of year and sometimes how life happens, they can be through a video or in live format. And that's all you have to worry about on Saturday. On Sunday, you come back and teams are going to rotate through 3 additional stations. The first station most people see is the written exam, and this is a simple multiple choice exam that you'll fill out in the Scantron. You have about an hour to take it, and then at the very end of it, we'll show you some PowerPoint slides, and using multiple choice, I like to tell my teams, you name the thing that's on the slide. So it's quite friendly and it's approachable, it's just multiple choice. The next room is our visual identification station. And this is a big room with lots of stations. There's about 20, and there's about 5 questions at each station. And this is where we name all the things. So in each station, you can have anything from labeling grooming tack to labeling parts of the saddle or anatomy, naming a color. We do know that there's a certain amount of the contest that will always be regarding to foodstuffs. So can you name hays? Can you name types of feeds? And then you're done. In the team problems, which is your 3rd station of that 2nd day, it looks a little bit different versus your intermediates and your seniors. So for your intermediates, you get together with your team, so that's all 4 people, and you have up to an hour to write out a response to a question. For my seniors, you're going to be challenged a little bit more. So you have a prepared question, which is kind of similar to our intermediates, where you're provided a question and you work as a group to formulate an oral response to give back to your judge. And each one of your members will participate in that oral response, but we give you about 10 minutes to really get that question answered and really know what you're going to say. Then for our seniors, you have a couple of other stations, 2 to 3, and these can be anything from as a group demonstrating the use of tack or equipment or labeling parts of a skeleton, things like that. So those are a little more impromptu on the spot, but again, it's a teamwork that we're judging. So when I say Hippology is all things horse, we really do mean we can test you on practically anything that involves equine science or the equine industry. So we have questions for both our new to the program as well as experienced youth. So if you can name parts of your grooming materials or you can name parts of your tack, you already are doing pretty well. Or if you've been in this program for a long time, you'll see questions regarding physiology, anatomy, health, diseases, even barn management. So it's really approachable for everyone at every age. So if you're interested in doing the contest, The way we break up the teams, or each county can send up to 2 intermediate teams and an unlimited amount of seniors. Now, granted, when we say unlimited, we don't mean send everyone in your entire county, because that would be a very large contest, but we try not to put a cap on it if we don't have to. The contest, as the last couple of years, has been a little bit on the smaller end, so that's why we're saying unlimited as of right now. For those of you that don't know, your intermediate ages are your 11 to 13 and your seniors are 14 plus. With that in mind, in our Nassau County program, we do teach this to younger audiences as just, again, building as a foundation of our horse program as a whole. Each team is made up of 3 to 4 members, with the fourth, if you have a 4-person team, basically the overall score, the lowest overall score will be counted as the alternate. So you can have 3 or 4. If you are an individual and you're just really excited about hippology and you want to geek out with everybody, but you're by yourself, that's okay. You can go ahead and come on to the contest and we'll join you in with another team. So not only do you get to compete, but you get to make new friends too, which is always a great experience. For our seniors, if you win first place, you have the opportunity to go towards the regional contest and then hopefully to our Eastern Nationals. And our second place senior team, you're on standby if anything happens with our first place teams.